Here we go. Let's do it. Let's push this out here.
All right,
let's do it. Okay, here we go. 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 Everybody wants to be a football player, you know, but it's bigger than that. You know, you got to have the grades in order to do that. I played with some tremendous athletes throughout my years growing up as a kid that had tremendous ability, and but didn't have the grades. You know, you can't go anywhere in life without grades. You know, you're lying to yourself if you think you can. How you doing, Steven?
Go ahead.
What's your name?
Welcome to Edison Elementary.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Your name?
Hi, I'm Devin Lewis. Welcome to Edison Elementary.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Can you sign our visitor sheet?
Yeah, where's your visitor sheet? In the office? Okay. 116, right? There you go. And the reason, smiley face, there it is. And so, you know, that's why I want to go back to these schools and be able to, you know, give them the books that they need, give them the reading material, the computers, you know, the essentials that they need to help grow as individuals in the classroom, and then everything else from that takes care of itself. Anything you want to ask me, you raise your hand, I'll point out, you ask me questions. How does it feel to win a football game? Winning a football game is equivalent to getting an A+ on a test. You know, it's hard to explain. You know, when you ever got an A, you ever had an A on a test before? How'd you guys feel when you had an A on a test? You felt good? Right, so winning a football game is like getting an A, right? But if you don't get an A on a test, if you get a C or a D, how do you feel? You know, my neighbors used to have to help take care of me. You know, her boss used to, you know, send me to tutoring. You know, bought my first computer. You know what I mean? I didn't know the guy at all, but he you know, he helped me out. You know, he gave me the essentials that I needed to better myself in school, and not just become a football player, but become a student athlete. To be able to, you know, to pass my SATs, put me in tutoring classes, ACT classes. You know, he did so much for me, Mr. Lotzbich, and I'm very grateful for it. And I think that's the reason why, you know, I started this foundation, because of people like that that have been in my life to help guide me in the right direction.